Hello guys, myself Umang. I welcome you all to join this session. In this session, I'll talk about Python with Selenium. But before moving to that, let me introduce myself. My name is Umang Agarwal. I have around 10 years of experience in IT. My core area is software testing, whereas my non-core areas are DevOps, cloud computing, data science, and AI. Let me first talk about Python. Here you can see training details. So this training program is for Python. Classes will be organized in online mode. Training duration will be of 1 month. Training days will be either Monday, Wednesday, Friday or Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. Training hours will be 1 hour per day. Training time either we can have in morning or in evening. Let's move to Python topics. First of all, I'll talk about Python overview. In this, I'll explain what is Python, history, where you can use the Python basic rules, how you can configure the Python on your machine. Then we will see the editor. Editor is used to write the Python code. So we will see PyCharm. I'll talk about overview on PyCharm. Then I'll show you how to set up PyCharm. After that, we will talk about Python components. In that, we will see identifiers, keywords, getting output by using IDLE, CMD and PyCharm. Then I'll talk about indentation, comments, escape characters, variables. We have two categories in variables in Python, like global and local. Data types, we have two subcategories. Primitive, it contains integer, float, boolean. Non-primitive, it will have string data structures. Then we will read about modifiers. We have access modifiers that will contain public, private and protected, whereas in non-access modifier we have static and abstract. Then we will have the operators. Different types of operators are there in Python, like arithmetic, relational, logical, assignment, exponential, identity and membership. After that, we will talk about the string, then data structures. Data structures will contain list, tuple, set, dictionary and range. Then we will talk about flow control statements, where we have conditional statements. It will work on if, elif, else, then loop statements, for loop, nested loop and while loop. Then transfer statements like break, continue and pass. After that, we will see how to handle input operations in Python, then exception handling and file handling. After that, we will move to Python object-oriented programming components. In this, we will study about package, module, class, object, methods. In methods, we have two categories: concrete method, it will contain built-in and user-defined methods, and abstract method. Then constructor and interface. After that, we will talk about OOP concepts, like we have inheritance, polymorphism. In that we have method overloading, that is not supported by Python, but still we will take a look of that. What is the concept of method overloading? Then method overriding, encapsulation and abstraction. And finally, we will see Python assignments. So these are the topics which we will cover in this training program. Then let's talk about the machine prerequisites. So for this training program, you should have laptop or desktop, CPU i3, i5, RAM 4GB to 8GB, OS any Windows like 7, 8, 10, 32 bits or 64 bits, and stable network. Then you should have these tools. So for this training program, you should have Python and PyCharm. So this is all about the Python training details. Let's talk about Selenium training details. Here you can see training will be Selenium, classes will be organized online, duration will be of 1 month, training days Monday, Wednesday, Friday or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, training hours 1 hour per day, training time either morning or evening. Now let's see the Selenium topics. So in this, first I will talk about the Selenium overview, where I will explain what is Selenium, history of Selenium, where you can use the Selenium, different types of tools we have in Selenium suite like Selenium IDE, RC, WebDriver and Grid. Then advantages and disadvantages, and then I'll show a brief comparison between the Selenium and the UFT. After that, we will pick the first tool of Selenium suite, that is Selenium IDE. In that, I'll talk about what is Selenium IDE, advantages, disadvantages, how you can set up the Selenium IDE on your machine, then Selenium IDE features and Selenium's commands. After that, I'll show you the hands-on. So in Selenium IDE operations section, you will see how to handle the link, text box, button, radio button, drop down box, checkbox and assertion. Then I will give you the assignments for Selenium IDE. Once Selenium IDE is done, then we will move to our next tool, that is the core tool, that is Selenium WebDriver. In that, I'll talk about what is Selenium WebDriver, advantages and disadvantages, how you can set up Selenium WebDriver on your machine. Then we will see element locators like ID, name, class name, tag name, link text, partial link text, CSS selector and XPath. These element locators are used to identify the element on web page. Then we will see some WebDriver methods. So we have browser methods like Firefox, Chrome, IE, maximize window, get, current URL, title, back, forward, refresh, close, quit. These methods are performed on browser, whereas we have some more methods that will include in element methods category like find element or find elements, then send keys, clear, click, switch to, text is displayed, is enabled and is selected. Then we will talk about assertion, synchronization, where we will see the weights, different types of weights we have in Selenium, then logs, unit test, how to handle config class, base test class, and then we will see the frameworks. We will cover 3 types of frameworks here like data driven, page object model and hybrid driven, and then we will see the PyTest. After that, I'll show you the hands-on on my machine, where you will see how to launch different browsers like Firefox, Chrome, IE and headless browser, then maximizing the browser, handle multiple windows, URL launching, different display web items, handle navigations, close and quit browser. Then we will see how to handle element locators, multiple elements, CSS selector and XPath, then how to handle link, text box, text, button, radio button, drop down box, checkbox, keys, alert, frames, calendar, screenshot, assertion, synchronization, scrolling, locks, unit test, config class, base test class, frameworks and PyTest. And after that, I will give you the assignments. So this is all about Selenium topics. Let's move to the machine prerequisite. So this is the same as you have seen in the Python section, and then the tool prerequisite. So you should have different tools here like Selenium IDE, Python, PyCharm, different browsers like Firefox, Chrome, IE, and their respective drivers like Gecko driver, Chrome driver, and IP driver. Then Selenium and PyTest. So this is all about training details for Python and the Selenium. Thank you so much guys. Bye bye.